What's going on YouTube? It's Blood, Sweat, and Gears 87. We are in the middle of the summer. It's scorching hot. Turkey season's over. Deer season is still a few months away. So I got another little project here we're going to start working on. I actually started seeing some turkeys on my cameras back behind my house again. And there have not been turkeys back there in, I feel like years. Like every few years I might get a picture or two here or there. I'll try to throw a couple of those in there so you guys can see. And that's just like randomly every year or two I'll get a picture of a tom or some hens or something. But I think we're gonna try to do some trapping and see if I can't get the turkey population to go back up, because last year I trapped a couple raccoons back there. And now this year, all of a sudden, I see a hen made a nest back there. And now it's a hen with some poults, a couple hens, matter of fact, and some poults back there. So what I think we're going to try to do is to get this trapping thing going and see if we can help the turkey population back here behind my house. Because it would be amazing if I could just like walk out the back door and then head to the woods and go turkey hunting. That would be amazing to me. So we're going to try to help those guys out. But right here, I have some traps that I actually got for my birthday. And we have to get these traps prepped and ready to have them ready to go once the trapping season rolls around, which actually starts December 1st. And right now it is July 10th, I believe. But I don't really have anything else going on right now. So we're gonna start getting these traps ready to go. And when you buy them from the store, they're like covered in grease to, I guess, keep them oiled up so they won't rust before you actually get ready to fit them out. So what I have to do is I'm going to take this degreaser right here, spray it all over these traps, try to get them cleaned up. I'm going to throw them in this tub right here, put the degreaser on them, wash them down, and the next step will be to let them sit outside and rust. And this is just a few things you have to do before it's time to actually go trying to trap coyotes and foxes and things of that nature. I think raccoons, beavers, what else, possums, stuff like that. You probably could catch them without doing all these extra steps. But from what I've been reading, trying to catch most canines like coyotes and foxes, you need to degrease these traps, dye them, and wax them. So that's going to be 3 completely different steps. And today we're just going to work on step 1, which is degreasing them. So I'm going to take all these traps out, put them in here, start degreasing them. And then the next step will be to let them rust. So I have to, after I get them cleaned up, I let the traps sit outside for maybe a week or 2 so they can rust. And then we'll go on with dyeing them. But what we have right here is some Duke. I believe these are Duke number 2s, I think, offset. And I have some, what's the other trap? MD 550 traps. They're offset as well. And I also have a couple 330 polar bear traps. I think these ones are made by Duke. And these will be used to try to catch beavers with. That's unrelated to the other traps that I have going on. Like all these other ones, I'm going to try to catch coons, coyotes, and foxes. But with this trap right here, I'm going to try to catch me a beaver. That's at a whole different location where I do my duck hunt videos. We're just going to see if we can get lucky and catch a beaver. I think that'll be dope. Never done that before. I've caught raccoons, foxes, possums, never a coyote. So it's going to be interesting. But anyway, let me put all these traps in here and start degreasing them. Alright, so right now we just spraying them off. Spraying them with the degreaser. These things are covered in grease. So we're just gonna spray them down, and then I'm gonna put a little water in there and let them sit for maybe an hour or 2. Then I pour it out and just leave them in here. Maybe come back tomorrow, hit them one more time, and then we'll let them sit outside for maybe a couple weeks, just get a good coating of rust on them before I dye them. ahead and add some water in here. That'll help it out a little bit more. Alright, some time later, much more than a couple of weeks, like I said. It's actually been a few months, but the traps all got some pretty good rust on them. So we're about to go ahead and get ready to dye them. Actually about to get this thing going. And I have some logwood trap dye right here. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this to boiling. We're gonna drop this in there, and then we're gonna put the traps in and let them sit in that boil for probably an hour. I was gonna try to do them all at once, but all of them aren't gonna fit in that little pot right there. So I'm gonna get that going. I think I got 5 right there, and then we're gonna do the second batch. It's gonna be 4. So that's gonna take me 2 hours because I'm gonna let these ones sit in there for an hour. Take those out and hang them to dry, get those ones going, and then I'll see what time it is because I plan to try to go and deer hunt this evening. So depending on the time, we might try to wax them today, or either we'll wax them maybe next week is what I'm thinking, or another day when I have some free time. But like I say, I do want to go ahead and try to get this thing started so I can head to the deer woods. But let's get this show on the road. Alright, it's looking like it's about to be close to the point of boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and pour it in there. And then we will drop the traps in and see how it's going. It's hard to do this one-handed. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, drop it in there. Alright, here we go. Take something, stir it up. Stuff is blowing everywhere. So I'm about to go ahead and sit the traps in and let the first batch sit for an hour. I'll probably pull them out within maybe 30 minutes to see how they look. But I'm about to go ahead and drop that first batch in there. All right, here we go. First batch of traps. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. There we go. They are fully submerged. So let me go ahead and start a timer real quick. I'll probably check them in like 30 minutes or so. But we want them to sit for an hour. Hopefully there's enough propane in that tank. I'm starting the timer. Alright, so they've been in there for a half hour now. Show you guys. They're looking better already. You can see just from the chains they're looking better. But we're gonna leave them in for another 30. And then we'll take them out. Then I'll put the next batch in there. They're looking better already. Way better. So here is how the traps are looking right now. Now that they are dyed, I think they turned out pretty good. This is my first time trying this, but they look pretty good. Some of them got a better coating than some of the other ones. A couple of those new ones, I guess they didn't have enough rust on them. But they literally sat outside for months, so that's kind of surprising. But they do look pretty good. So the next step is going to be to wax them. But I'm actually about to get ready to head to the stand. It's a 10-point I'm after, so I'm about to go head to the stand. So we'll worry about waxing these a little later. But I will check back in with you guys when I do get to wax them. Alright, so it's a few days later and we about to wax these traps. I'm about to put this in there, get it melted, then we're gonna drop the traps in. It says 15 seconds over here to let them sit in the wax, but I've been watching some videos on YouTube and I think I'm gonna let the traps sit in there for maybe like 3 minutes so that the traps can heat all the way up and get a real good coating of wax, and then we'll take them out. Then I think and let them dry. And then after that, I think they'll be ready to start trapping. Trapping season here in South Carolina goes from December 1st to March 1st. And December 1st is gonna be in 1 week. So hopefully we're gonna get something rolling soon. But let me get this going and melt this wax. And here is the final result. They have now been dyed and waxed. So these bad boys should be ready to go. So like I said earlier, trapping season here begins December 1st. But deer season is still rolling, so I might not start trapping till that goes out, which is January 1st. So once January gets here, I'll probably start trying to catch some coyotes, a couple bobcats. I have some other traps. I'm gonna try a couple Conibear 330s. We're gonna see if I can't catch some beavers. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting just to see how it plays out. I'm also gonna use some Duke DPs to catch some raccoons because I'm trying to make this spot out here where I hunt, I'm trying to make it better for turkeys. I'm trying to get some turkeys back out here. So hopefully it's all gonna work out. And in another month or so, we'll be catching raccoons, coyotes, maybe a couple bobcats, beaver. Might catch a couple foxes too, because they are all over out here. But we'll see how it goes. So, just want to show you guys how this was coming along. It's looking pretty good so far. But I definitely got to keep you guys updated once we get to trapping and get this thing rolling. Until next time, it's Plus When It Gives 87. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.